That means, how are you in Cantonese? You know the word dim sum mean? Touch the heart. They are delicious Chinese finger foods, and we're going to touch your heart today by showing you how to make Four Color Sumi, Har Gao, and Taro Dumplings. For this particular Four Color Sumi, all we really need is some skin, wonton dough or siumai dough, or you can get pot sticker dough. It doesn't make any difference as long as it's round. And then we also come over here, you see Chinese sausage. Okay, this is something that's very exotic. And then we have some ground meat, whether you can use ground pork or ground beef or shrimp. And I also have some cilantro. I'm going to cut all of these up, and then we're going to marinate these a little bit with dry sherry, 1 to 2 tablespoons, some cornstarch, and some salt, and some sesame seed oil. Very simple, very easy dish to do. I'm going to smash these like this. Now, since dim sum is a labor-intensive type of work, everything has to be done by hand, pleated. It takes a long time. So we are going to have a little help from our friends from the Yang Xing restaurant in San Francisco. Let's welcome the Chinese Maguire Sisters from Yang Xing restaurant. We're going to make the Four Color Sumi. 可以下企埋啲度，我哋一齊做，個個都可以睇得到。I said, let's get going. Put on an assembly line, and we're going to crank up 5,000 of these Four Color Sumi, so everybody here in the studio, and also you can come to the studio, and we're going to try some Four Color Sumi. First, I'm going to use one of these. Put about 1 heaping tablespoon if you are very hungry. If you're mildly hungry, you use 1 heaping teaspoon. If you are on a diet, you use 1/5 of a teaspoon. Put it right in the middle. See, I am on a diet, so I use a little bit less. Then, after that, you pleat this right in the middle here, and then you also hold on to this, and you pleat this in, and you pleat this in. So you form 4 pouches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And each of the pouch, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one will put some egg on one of these, and another one we will put ham. You see, ham. And then another one will put a couple of green pea. It looks wonderful. You can put 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, as many as you can stuff it in. And of course, I want to make these nice and exotic by using a tiny bit of mushroom. This is black mushroom. Soak it for half an hour, okay? And you can do it like this, or you can do even my friend, the Maguire Sisters, are surprised. Now, when this is all done, we're going to put it over here. And then you have Four Color Sumi. Let's see how you're doing here. Is there any more skin? Any more skin? Oh, we finished all the skin. Look at how efficient. Let's put them all over here. Let's put them all over here. 放晒啲喺度，我哋放晒啲喺度。Look at this. I want to show you how efficient it is. I finished 1, and they finished 4. There's a difference between professional and amateur. The one thing I like to remind, I ask them, 點解佢哋叫做燒賣啊? See, the problem is some of these ladies, they work so hard, and I try to ask them in Chinese, why they call siu mai? Because siu means burn. Mai means buy. That means when you go out to buy it, you get confused because why they call siu mai. But I guarantee you when you go to a Chinese restaurant, when you order these, you'll never get burned. It looks so gorgeous, so just like the international flag. We should send this to the United Nations. You get one, you take one, we're going to send this to the United Nations. Now, these are the Chinese Maguire Sisters from the Yangtze restaurant. They're going on a tour now, but Laverne says she's going to stay because she lost her voice. Thank you. Now, I love the idea. People applaud. See, we have half an hour. People applaud for 25 minutes, so I only have to do 5 minutes. The easiest way to make a living. The next one, Laverne and I are going to show you how to do Har Gao. Ha means shrimp. Gao means a dumpling. All we really need is this, wheat starch, okay? Approximately 1 pound. You can make use half a pound. And you have a quarter cup of oil, polyunsaturated oil, and also a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, quarter of a cup or small can of bamboo shoot, and about quarter pound of prawn, and also have an egg white, and also have some cornstarch. Now let me show you how you make this dough. Laverne, 你可以打開呢個。This is her English name. This is wheat starch. I start putting these boiling water, put it right in here, and I make a little dough. Okay, slowly, 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 slowly. And also, why I'm doing this? 放啲油落去，唔該。我同呢度搞。Oil and boiling water. 你可以同我放啲水落去。Boiling water, make it into a nice dough, nice smooth dough. Very important that you use boiling water. Otherwise, it takes forever to do anything. It never will come out. Okay, put it here, put it here, put it here. And then you knead the dough. Knead it into a nice dough. The most important thing you got to watch out is because this is very hot. This is approximately 675 degrees centigrade. So you don't get, oh yeah. That means absolutely terrible in Chinese expression. Ay ya. That's terrible. Okay, now I'm going to put my hand over here and make it. Now, Laverne has originally prepared some of these before she comes. So, Laverne, why don't you, 你可以整啲蝦餃皮. I would like to ask Laverne to show you how to make Chinese style by hand, the old-fashioned way to make dough. You cut a little chunk out of it, and then you use your cleaver. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Another one. Now you got to learn how to do this really fast because if you're doing 50 of them in half an hour, you got to learn how to do this. Do it. You slightly grease this a little bit. This is a piece of towel with a tiny bit of oil. Let's do another one so everybody know how to do it. One on this side, another one on this side. Absolutely. I want you to applaud and see how nice and perfect this is. Now, the next thing I want to show you is, let's bow it here. The next thing I want to show you is, you put the prawn and the bamboo shoot together and you fold. This is Har Gao. You see how fast you can do? Let me do one. This is so wonderful. One. This one you do it 慢些少，喺呢度做，喺呢度做俾人睇，喺呢度做，慢慢地做。Slowly, slowly. 1, 2, 3, you just pleat it very slowly. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Let's do another one. 做多兩隻. In the meantime, I am going to learn how to do it because I just observe. I know how to do it. In fact, there is an old expression called pigs in a blanket. There's a little shrimp in a purse. Sue over there have a question for us.
Where did dim sum originate?
Dim sum originated from, I think, from the imperial court because the kings and the queens and their royal family get so tired of daily fares. So the chef decided to create different morsels of food. And then later on, they pass on to the restaurants, and then they become a little more popular. And other explanation, it can be dim sum are made out of leftover morsels of foods. You have a leftover piece of meat, you have a leftover piece of these, you have a leftover piece of dough, you don't know what to do with it. So you put them all together. You steam some, you deep fry some, you braise some, and then you have dim sum. Now, after this is done, I'm going to put this here and steam it. Stack them up. This is a bamboo steamer. You can put another stack. You can stack them all up to 15th floor. The air as high as an empire building. It's the most fuel efficient way to cook because you see the steam coming out along this column. So you can steam something, you can reheat something. It's wonderful. Laverne is going to show us how to do a very interesting goldfish. 整個金魚餃. This is everybody watch. Everybody watch very close. 喺呢度整，喺呢度慢慢整. I said, Laverne, be very careful to show everybody. Look at how you fold it, okay? Step number 1, okay? And then you fold it like this. Step number 2. This is the tail. This is the head. And then you fold it back in. And then you put a tiny bit of food color. Yeah. Do it right here. Do it right here. 喺呢度做. Yeah, put it right here. Then you put a little eye in there. It's wonderful. See, in Chinese cooking, you can use the same dough to do all kind of things. You can make triangle dumpling. You can make fish dumpling. You can make a rabbit dumpling. And this is fish dumpling. Let's put an eye. 放隻眼喺嗰度. After,我同你揸住，你放隻眼. Look at this. Look at how wonderful this is. 放喺度，慢慢地. When this is done, I want to show everybody here in the studio. You put a little eye. 放喺度. Wow. So put an eye. Put an eye. Wow, look at this. Isn't that wonderful? We are going to steam it over here and cover it up. And I want to show you, you can steam all of these Har Gao and Sumi, and you can serve to your guests like this. Look at that. Laverne and myself make all these goldfish and everything. All of these you can do in no time. Laurie, you have a question for us.
Yes, Martin. How many kinds of dim sum are there?
987 different kinds. And I have tried 900 of them. Actually, there are approximately average about 60 to 70 different type of dim sum available in the restaurant all over the world, in Chinese restaurant. Normally, big restaurant, they normally serve dim sum. Smaller restaurant, they don't have the facility, they don't have the space to make dim sum because, as I mentioned earlier, when you make dim sum, you need a lot of working counter because you got 5,000 people plating this or doing that. A lot of these dim sum that you see right here, some of them are steamed, some of them are baked, some of them are braised, some of them are deep fried. Some of them have no definition of cooking technique. I'd like to show you the different type of dim sum that you can normally find. These are more popular, more traditional ones. Here, I have a steamed bun with lotus or sweet bean paste inside. Can I open up one? No problem. Let's open up one. See? Oh, see? I didn't lie to you. Lotus bean paste. This is absolutely yummy, yummy. And then we also have barbecue pork bun. You can put barbecue pork, or you can put chicken. In Chinese, it's called char siu bao. And then you can also come over here. You have steamed spare rib with black bean sauce. And this is beef meatball over spinach. Sometimes some Chinese restaurants use watercress. And then you come over here, have this little red dumpling. And also here, we have the Har Gao. And here we have the fish. And then we have the siu mai. And then, of course, we have the Four Color Sumi. And here, let's look at this. This is big. This is big barbecue pork bun. This is taro root, the dumpling that we'll be showing you how to make it in a few seconds. And then also the regular spring roll. Sometimes they call egg roll. The proper name should be spring roll. Pot sticker. You cook this dumpling, stick to the pot. That's why they call pot sticker. And also stuffed crab claw. And also glutinous rice dumpling. Sesame seed ball dumpling. And also handful of, this is a duck web. I want to show you how it looks. Look at this. This is how it looks. And also this is chicken feet. Somewhere along the line, one of the chicken cannot walk. See, the Chinese, or many people in the world, they don't waste anything. They serve everything. They don't throw anything away. The only thing they really throw away is the cluck. Let us have another question. Oh, somebody over there also have a question. So we will ask a question, and then we'll be right back. And John Laverne, my good friend, to do this taro root dumpling. This is a very, very simple, wonderful dish everybody can do at home. First of all, we will start with the taro root, okay? Just like you make potato, mashed potato. You steam them, you take the skin off, and you mash into a paste. And then we have ground meat, or you can just chop it up into meat. Then we also have a tiny bit of bamboo shoot and shrimp. And all you have to do is cut them all up. See? Laverne is going to continue to do this while I'm going to cut this up. Cut it up, set it up here. It's very easy. You'll notice that all she is doing is you make a little pouch. Let's do it here so everybody can see. And then you put 1 teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of filling inside. And you close it up. And it looks like this. And you shape the edge. Let's show you. You shape this like this. Okay? And then you do another one. Let's put it all. There's another one. You can do it like this. See? You make it into, you flatten this out. And you put about 2 teaspoons or 1 flat tablespoon of these filling. And then you go squeeze it in and close it up like this. Go, pleat it and close it up like this. Look at this. And you do another one. Very easy to do. Now, I'm not quite sure if anybody know that taro root is very, very popular in Hawaii. They use it for everything. They make poi. In fact, poi is a Hawaiian epoxy because they use that to glue the tables, for wallpapers, for practically everything. Taro root is so popular. I'm not quite sure you heard about that. They even have taro patch dolls. You don't believe me? I want to introduce you to my friend, Mr. Taro Head. Wow, look at this. This is my friend, Earl. When I get lonely, I talk to him. How are you, Earl? Now, after you do this, you will deep fry it over intense high heat, okay? I'm going to show you how you can deep fry. Do it like this very carefully, okay? Put it right here. Look at these carefully. Now, finally, we get a chance to get Bobby's question.
Martin, how many different kinds of teas are there, and are there certain ones used with dim sum?
There are basically 3 to 4 different kinds of tea. Fermented tea, semi-fermented tea, non-fermented tea, which is like green tea. Why? I want to show everybody first. Now I'll show you the wonderful type of tea. Because when you serve dim sum, you always serve with tea. Look at how gorgeous this, because of the oil, and it flicks out like this. Can everybody see? Everybody can see. If you say you can see, raise your hand, everybody. Can you see? Oh, everybody can see. This is how it looks. After this is done, you let it set aside, and you put it right here. It doesn't take too long to cook because everything is cooked. And we do it both together. This one is for me. This one is for my good friend, my teacher, Laverne. Now, when Laverne is doing this, I'm going to show you the different kind of tea here. Very interesting. Here, I have black tea, which is fermented tea. Here, I have semi-fermented tea. Okay, this is oolong tea. This is Tigunyam tea. Okay, this is a iron goddess tea, which is semi-fermented. We also have green tea, which is not fermented. Okay, we also have scented tea. We have flour mixed with black tea. This is basically what it is. And also, I want to show you another thing which is wonderful. This is chrysanthemum tea. How many of you here have tried the chrysanthemum tea? Wow, 5 out of 6.5 million. Now, I want to show you when you have tea, when you go to a restaurant, a Chinese dim sum restaurant, this is what you should do. These are my classic antique teapot and also teacup here. The most important thing to brew tea is, first of all, you use hot water to make this nice and hot, to make sure the whole pot is clean, yet it's very, very hot. Secondly, you put the water, boiling water there, while you're brewing approximately 2 tablespoons of tea. Like fermented tea is very strong, though you don't want to use too much, okay? Like for instance, green tea, which is very refreshing and very light, and you can use a little bit more. And some of the green tea, they even have puff of rice, roasted rice right in there. And then you can have this kind of tea, which is jasmine tea. How many of you, when you go to a restaurant, try jasmine tea? Oh, see, everybody loves jasmine tea. Now, jasmine tea and oolong tea are the most popular Chinese tea. When you go to have dim sum in Chinese restaurant, we go in a Chinese restaurant, you sit down, you order dim sum, you can order any kind of dim sum. When the lady pushes the cart around, you say, I touch your heart. That means you want that part of dim sum, because when you point to whatever you like, the lady will give it to you. When I was a little kid in China, they don't have little stamps put on a little order form. When you order dim sum, you put it on a plate, and then when you finish, they just count how many plates you have. And then they charge you for that. When I was a little kid, after I finish, I say, goodbye, and goodbye. I don't have to pay that much. I haven't done this for years. That is not honest. But nowadays, you don't have any problem. So whenever you go to dim sum restaurant, make sure you order the tea of your desire. You can order oolong tea. You can order tigunyam. You can order dragon well. And then enjoy the dim sum with a cup of tea. It's wonderful. Now let us take a look at this. Let us shut this off and put this right here. Put this right here. It is so wonderful to have so much help today. I want to thank the Chinese Maguire Sisters and Laverne for their help. And of course, Yang Sing Restaurant in San Francisco